We are back live again at the Century Arms booth, booth number 11962. We're here with, I won't say my good friend, with another very good friend,
Okay.
Dewey Akers. Dewey's with X Products. These guys are the fun guys. They have all the cool stuff.
Well, he's my soon-to-be good friend.
Right. Well,
Because of that.
Just because of that.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh man, you're hurting my feelings now.
if you
Well,
want
who
to
knows?
get,
Maybe you're really fun. Maybe you have a good personality, but your products speak for themselves.
well, actually, his products are a reflection of him. So
Okay,
actually, that's how it
perfect.
works.
There we go.
So you're a lot of fun then.
Yeah.
I,
really
I
are.
try to be a lot of fun.
We actually have gotten so much cool feedback on the stuff that we run of theirs, whether it be from the drums, the can cannon. The can cannon is one of the coolest things that you could probably ever mess with, and there's so much neatness involved in it. I've never seen you guys at a loss for trying to find the new cool things to come up with. And because you're holding it, let's talk about the can cannon first and know what
Okay.
you guys have going on
This
with
one?
that.
Yeah, let's talk about this first because this is the traditional. First of all, I should tell you it's our 10-year anniversary.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And
congratulations. Happy anniversary.
thank you. And we'll try not to involve the lawyers. And we've gone to a new logo. So there's our new logo.
like it.
As a result of that, we're celebrating with some new products,
Okay.
fun new products. I don't believe that last year when we were here we had these.
You did.
Did we have
You
these?
had the balls.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, those
So-
go.
But that one shoots out balls.
This will shoot. So this will shoot. Normally, I'm holding this back because it looks so cool,
Right. It's gonna steal the show.
it's going to steal the show.
Because
So
I've used the one that shoots the cans.
okay, that is this exact same sleeve
Okay.
with an upper on it.
Okay.
All right. These also go in there. A can will go about 110 yards. The balls will go about 175 yards.
Wow.
So, and we've had a great deal of interest in the next round drilling a hole through these for rapid water rescue and for ice rescue. So rather than trying to fire our grappling hook, which we probably had last year as well, this is a little more aggressive arm design than what we had last year. But instead of shooting something like that at somebody and having taken the chance of hitting them with it, they've started to use these by drilling them out and putting a line through it. Now you can fire it out over somebody on ice. So
Wow.
you don't have to wait for a dog to get there to rescue on ice. You can fire a line farther across the river so they can get tied off and for rapid water rescue.
And here I'm
So-
thinking it's just fun to have. And little do we know it's saving lives out there.
It
Yeah,
makes
well.
a great toy. It makes a great toy for, what do we call that? Adult cornhole?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Cut a
I've
4 by
played
8
that
sheet
game a
of
few times.
plywood out about 3 feet in a circle and put it out at 100 yards, and that thing you're going to have a hard time keeping it from going 300 yards once it starts bouncing.
Yep. We
So-
learned that in was it Georgia? we
Yeah,
learned
that was Georgia.
Sent them over the line.
Yeah, we're trying to keep them within. I think that time though we shot it with the 308, which we're not
It
talking.
was. Correct.
And that thing went so far we couldn't keep it on the GoPro. You couldn't even see it. It went so high.
Yeah.
So anyway, we try to have a little bit of fun. We do have some new things for the can cannon, but we have a this is a new gas port. Oh, you know what? I put it in my pocket. That's not a good place for it. So that's the new gas port, which it's threaded, and it allows us now to put a launcher. And of course, my guy screwed that really tight. It allows us to put
Good thing you're strong.
I guess so, or foolish.
She's just buttering you up. huh?
I know. It's
I'm like,
just
I'm gonna
great.
give you
I
my
love
card when we
it.
get
My
it.
10-year anniversary and everything. What are you gonna do? So now, guess what? 4, as we say. So now you've got a golf ball launcher or whatever you want to launch out of it. But more importantly, we are now laser engraving the can cannon, and if you can see the detail on,
That's
you
beautiful.
might think this is painted on there, but it's not.
Wow.
This is laser engraved, 360-degree laser engraving. Beautiful stuff. We've got 3 patterns we're going to do initially. These will be available April 1st, and just a slight upgrade. It's beautiful. It's not a great deal of money. Makes a really nice addition.
Cool new logo on it too.
Yeah, it does have the new logo on it.
That's laser engraved.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. We've got three. We have three art pieces now that will engrave. One is I would have brought them both over, but the guys were yelling at me, "Don't take that. Everybody likes it."
Yeah.
So we have one over there that's got a soldier on it. It's got the American flag. And it's got an eagle, all wrapped around the circle.
So the purpose of this is that you can put the golf ball launcher on your.
And other things. We're not done.
Okay. All right.
You know us. We're never done.
Let's talk.
So I'm not sure what's next, but we've talked about the rope launcher.
Okay.
We've also talked about a net launcher attachment for this. So we've got some other things in the works here, but all of the can-cannons coming out now will have, especially anything that has the new logo, will definitely have the new gas port. But we will make that attachment for the golf ball launcher and this available as an add-on. Someone has to buy a whole new upper.
Okay.
All right.
And just for those that don't know, that the can cannon actually fires with a 5.56 blank.
Oh yeah.
And that's how it's launched in the first place. You actually buy this upper, put it on your lower. It fits on any standard AR-15 lower. And you buy the blanks, the standard military blanks that you can get pretty much anywhere.
Well, we have them all the time, obviously.
Yeah, you guys sell them as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, you just put them in here, and the force of that is what goes through here and actually fires whatever you're shoving into the can cannon out of.
And I guess since we're live here and it's a good time to talk about this, there's actually a pin in this gas port. You can can you see that on there? Right there where that weld is? So there's a pin in here that stops you from being able to chamber a live round. The bad news is it also stops you from chambering a M200A1 round. So if you put a blank in there, if your customers put a blank in there and they can't close the bolt, that blank is an A1 round. It is not. It's too long. The pin stops it, and we had to put it in at the place where the ATF required us to. So you're kind of out of luck on an A1 round, but you get plenty of distance from the regular M200.
Right. What else you got for us, Dewey?
Well, we got the Glock is finally done. I know we promised this last year. We are finally done. This is a 75 round Glock magazine. So anything that takes a Glock, obviously the tower, we'll have a new additional towers out for the PCC. So this is really designed for the extended.
And you guys make like the
capacity.
best drums out there that are just extremely reliable.
Thank you.
I haven't used any other drum that is more
Thank you.
reliable. And
Well,
and it's difficult. It looks cool, but you want something that also operates well and looks cool.
Absolutely, and so everything that we do, we design to run in full auto.
Okay.
So and we also have a lifetime warranty on our products.
Wow.
So you have a problem, contact us. We'll take the product back. We'll fix or we'll repair it if it needs to be repaired. We've had very little problems. We've never had a problem with any springs that has a very high quality spring in it. It's high quality all the way around, obviously. So this is a full billet. It's designed eventually to be able, as I told you last year, to remove the tower. So in theory, we're not quite done with that design, but we will be able to slide this tower off, slide another tower on.
That's very
So you'll have a replaceable tower for MPX, MP5, and PCC in the Glock pattern, and Colt. And I guess really once we do the Colt, the 9mm Colt, on the opposite side of the Colt, we've talked about adding the mag catch area so that you could do Mini 14 in it.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Because it's virtually the same thing, just a matter of having the.
All right, what else?
All right, what else we have
I'm
here?
going to move out of here so we can talk about your next
we got to
product.
talk about that.
Okay, bring on the model. Come on.
So we brought our gorgeous model with us.
Oh, hey.
I'll do a slow spin for you guys.
So what we have here is we've become known as a flamethrower company. We have other flamethrowers. I think I brought them last year.
Yep.
This is definitely his best side.
This is his best side, you think? This year we stepped it up one notch. This flamethrower will throw a flame 100 feet.
Dang.
And so your butane canister goes in here, locks in. It's just got a lock-in system there. And over here is your CO2 canister. This is a refillable CO2 canister. This goes in his nice little pouch there with his knife.
This is great. This whole time I've been using like a man-made one, like a handmade, you know. I mean, I can
Don't have
literally...
to do that anymore.
Oh, no. I don't have to risk my life to
And
be cool for the gram.
I don't know if we brought the, did we bring the can of napalm? So the reason for moving to this is that now not only do you get a longer distance, but in addition to that, the other flamethrowers that we sell operate with a fuel injection pump in a battery, a rechargeable battery. This has no internal mechanical parts. So you're operating just on CO2 pressure and you're operating your flame with butane. So, and I highly recommend, we also sell a valve that's an actual full welding valve. I highly recommend making that upgrade because in this unit, it's not as important in the smaller unit, which throws 50 feet, but in this unit, the minute you pull that trigger, you dump all your CO2. So you're going to be sitting there waiting for it to rebuild.
Yeah.
So with a welding and then setting it, it's 500-600 psi, you'll be able to do bursts and not lose your pressure.
Very nice.
So that's what we brought this year. I mean,
It's always a new toy with these guys. It's always something cool that I can't wait to
Well,
get my
I
hands
definitely
on.
found my new best friend, so just found that out there.
Well, if you want to get a following that's a little bit different than your normal following, or if you want to get some really cool views and people that are looking at your stuff, believe me, his products are going to be the ones that attract that.
Yeah.
It
Thank
definitely
you.
makes a difference.
thank you. We try to, we believe that there's an entire audience out there that not only, I mean, obviously our drum magazines have been out for a long time. This is our 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
So we've been doing high-capacity drum magazines that run full auto for a very long time. But there's an entire group of people out there that are attracted to think. I mean, you go to a NASCAR race with a flamethrower,
Yeah.
whole new market.
Yeah.
Or you go to Glamis, where the sand rails are.
Right.
Whole new market. So we're trying to look at some things, and obviously the can cannon has brought along. Yes, it uses an AR-15 lower, but you'd be surprised how many people call us every single month with the can cannon and say, "Well, I got the upper.
This
What-
doesn't work by itself.
It doesn't work. Yeah, what am I supposed to buy to make it
Right.
work?"
Yeah.
Obviously not gun people.
Right.
Which is exciting. It brings new people into the fold.
Right. And I can
So-
tell you that ballistics apply to this too, because we were actually shooting skeet with a can cannon in Louisiana one year, and we bought probably 10 cases of Coke, and we were shooting them, and we wanted to slow it down,
Right.
because the cans were moving so fast. We did the math on it, and the cans were moving at 80 miles an hour, shooting them one at a time out of the can cannon. So, not thinking about ballistics and recoil,
Yeah.
we decided to put 2 cans in. Actually, the second one sticks out about that far, so we can slow it down. So
Right.
you talk about a wallet.
Yeah, you do
That's
get.
24 ounces of liquid pushing back on you.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the physics is a big deal when it comes to this.
I can tell you, if you put the grappling hook, which is all aluminum, right? This is not a polymer; it's all aluminum. You put this in there and you fire it out of the 308. You want to be shoulder tight.
Really.
It kicks.
Yeah, yeah.
It really does. And if you try and put that in the 308 version, I wish you,
All the luck in the world,
all the
right?
like, go home, find somebody to share a hot tub
Yeah.
with, because you're gonna need your shoulders gonna need
We
it.
shot a few of them out there last year or a year before, I believe it was, and yeah, the 308 is 308 can cannon. You don't want to shoot it all day.
No, we call it a mule, multi-use launcher, because really that's designed for a different. Yes, you can shoot cans. You're gonna blow a soda can up, but you put a soup can in there.
Yeah.
Say goodbye. It's gone. It's 200 yards. So, but it also will kick.
Yeah.
Very heavy.
Yeah.
Got a definite kick to it.
Are you guys here at SHOT Show? You have
We
a
are
booth?
16358. Come and see us. We'd love to have you down there.
Okay.
And thank you very much for having us.
Sounds good. And do we,
Absolutely.
is x-products.com, is that where they're...
Nope, just xproducts.com.
Okay,
Okay,
very
perfect.
good. So cool, we'll send people your way, and do as always, thanks for joining us. We always have fun with your products, and guys, look for some of these products on, of course, my show and Ava's as well. I know she's going to worm her way into it and get something that she can play with, so follow
We'll
her
come
stuff.
visit you and burn it down the house.
There you go,
Yeah.
there you go.
I have some of my ex-boyfriend stuff that I'd like to burn.
We can do that. Why don't we
Alright.
pile it out in front of the studio and
Right.
just flame it up?
All right, we'll see you guys in about 5 or 10 minutes. We'll be right back, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys definitely have